we're 20 years old again, what, would be the one sort of key advice or key truth that you wish, your 20-year-old self would have known?
I think I will tell myself, live for yourself, not other people's expectation, and never ever judge yourself too much for doing the things that you want. I think you have changed a lot of things that I'm doing now and the way that I am now, like for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's so important. Like, we're always living up to people's expectations, right? Our parents, our family, society, as a group, our workplace. Like, if you're this age, you're supposed to be like this. Always living to other people's expectations.
Yep.
And when we don't and we want to deviate from that, we will guilt trip ourselves into thinking, oh, but that's not how other people are like.
Yep.
And then you judge yourself too much, and then that gives you the kind of vicious cycle to be in a very negative spiral, downward spiral, if you ask me. So, and I think it affects a lot of what we do. So I think it's really so important to really live for yourself and don't judge yourself too much for doing things that you love. Yourself?
Bro, you took the words out of my mouth, man. Consider this, bro. So we started when we were what, 23?
Yeah.
22, 23 maybe?
22, 23, yeah.
Imagine, after NS, we were so self-aware. NS we ended at 20, right?
20, well, 20,
And then
yeah.
we were so self-aware. We figured out at 20 years old, for you wanted to go into insurance industry. For me, I figured out that I love building businesses. Imagine at 20, we started our journey. Bro, I don't know what I will give right now, right? To actually turn back the clock, and at 20 years old, right, we begin a journey. I don't want to say that the early years of our uni life was wasted. I wouldn't go so far as to say that. But I'm just saying that, those were prime years, man.
Yeah.
If only we started earlier, and I mean in a very practical sense, can't be you say JC lah. I mean, okay, let's be real, okay. Started after army. Where might we be today? 2 years is
2 years is a lot of time.
a lot of time.
It's a lot of time.
Bro, we've been doing what we're doing for 2 years.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think we've come
Long
some
way.
distance.
Yeah.
Imagine we had another 2 years.
It's crazy. The amount of experience,
Right.
the kind of lessons that we can actually learn.
Exactly. So, I think for me, what I'll tell my 20-year-old self is, firstly, go and taste different things. Because you don't taste, you don't know.
Yeah.
Right? You don't taste,
Totally
you don't know.
agree.
How will you know? And that's why I feel university is one of the best places. Because in a very safe environment, you get to taste different things. You get to taste whether accountancy is what you like.
Yeah.
Safe, right? Because do you really have real implications if you don't like accountancy? No. But if let's say you're an accounting firm, you gotta deliver for your clients. You hate your job, but you still have to do it.
Yeah.
University is one of the best places. So, I'm an advocate of university. Until you have figured out what you want to do. And for me, my finance degree helped me figure out that I didn't want to work in a bank. I didn't want to be an investment manager. It helped me figure out, I guess, some other things that now I want to build businesses. So if only I guess I was more intentional firstly, at being more self-aware or trying to figure things out when I was 20 years old. Well, those 2 years, I might give my left hand.